SMT Nation, we back. Nation, I want to give you guys an update. There's some developments over at Dish and Boost Mobile. The reason I have to make this video is because I just made one about the upcoming rate plan changes over at Boost. They basically are reconstructing like all the plans. They're changing the terms and policies on upgrades and promotions and devices and IDs, and then giving us new plans. And, you know, now they're backtracking. They are completely halting the deployment launch of these new plans. So the plans that you see today at Boost are the plans you're going to be seeing for the foreseeable future. But let's discuss this further in this video. I'll be sure to link the Boost Mobile website for you guys. So if you want to check out their pricing plans as currently constructed, I'll put that in the description for you. And I'll also link the Boost video that I did about the new plans. So that way you guys can see what they wanted to change, why they backtracked possibly is kind of, what I think is they got a lot of backlash. All right. Just my thoughts, my opinion on it. But anyways, let me explain what exactly happened. Last week, all right, I have my Boost Mobile contacts, and like 2, 3, 4 different contacts told me that new plans were coming. The terms of the plans were changing. The policies for the upgrades were changing. There's a whole new, construct, right? And by the way, these plans you see on the screen, those are the online plans. You go into the Boost Mobile store, things can vary and all that. But basically what was happening is the $60 plan got worse because you got less on-device data. They started this $50 plan, which you had to pay $10 to use hotspot for it, to get hotspot usage on it, but it was still the same amount of data, 30 gigs. And so it was basically all the new plans were losing value, right? You were getting less data, you were getting less of an experience, and they were charging you the same for the service. What I think happened and why they're backtracking is, in that particular instance, when you look at the timing, Boost Mobile is saying, we don't want to impact the holiday season. We want everybody to be focused on sales and blah, blah, blah. Well, then if it's going to impact sales, then why the hell are you doing it in the first place? It's almost like the pressure and the pushback, and I think it was coming from the Boost dealers personally. They're basically saying to their account executives, this stuff's not going to fly. Customers don't want these plans. You got to think about it from a competitive standpoint. Cricket offers a truly unlimited plan. Metro offers a truly unlimited plan. These other MVNOs offer more unlimited experiences at a better value and a better price. Boost crippled the value. Boost made the plans less desirable. Sure, they might have made them more profitable for them. Because remember, a lot of these Boost customers may or may not be using Dish native networks. They might be, solely on a T-Mobile network experience or solely on an AT&T network experience. And Dish has to pay those Boost Mobile users network usage, for the gig. And yeah, they get a wholesale rate and all those things, but it's expensive, right? Their ARPU, their revenue, their profits, their margins are constrained and limited by how much traffic is on their native network versus T-Mobile or AT&T. That would be the reason why they're doing this. They want to become more profitable. The problem is they're less competitive, and there was probably a lot of negative feedback from the dealers who I'm sure understand what customers want. They know. The Boost dealers saw what happened when Dish came in and started changing plans and giving customers less. The churn rate spiked through the roof. Not being able to convert sales. The ID situation. There's so much bad. I don't think they could sustain their customer numbers or any type of growth. I think they were going to lose a lot of business, and I think they just straight up halted. So you kind of got some of my speculation, I suppose, but it is fact. Until further notice, they have put the new plans on hold. You're going to find the old pricing still present and available on Boost. And to take this one step further, we won't know at the very earliest of those new rate plans changing until at least January. So at the start of the year. So will they, decide to pull the trigger and actually make the switch? The earliest it would happen is January. All right. And guys, I will tell you, they wasted a lot of people's time. They wasted dealers' time who had to get training on this, all the agents, right? They made a big hoopla. They had Q&As. They had meetings, right? They did all this. They were, getting people up to speed on all the modifications. They were probably starting to build signage and all this other stuff. And then they just hit the brakes, So if you're a Boost Mobile customer, no changes for you, right? If you're in the market looking at Boost as an option, today's pricing remains the future pricing until at least January of 2024. Thought you guys might like to know. And I will tell you guys, the folks over at Boost, the folks over at Dish Wireless, you people are insane. The leadership, all right? I'm talking about the people pulling pulling these moves. People are insane. What kind of lemonade stand, what type of freaking popsicle stand are you running over there? You sit there and you lie to these dealers and these authorized agents telling them these plans are competitive within the market and these plans are just like the others and go secret shop. Are you crazy? Are you guys insane? No way, no how. All right, so that's my take. That's what I have to say on this, and now you guys know what's going on. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Comment down below your thoughts on this. To all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.